Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game, everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The crowd rises for the national anthem of Belgium.
Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, at least on the face of it, Peter, there's very little at stake in this.
But, Jim,
Well, it still gives ample opportunity for some fringe players to make their case. So I'm inclined towards something that's still high in intensity, in conviction, in tempo even. And that's not a bad thing.
So off we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Morata, is someone I like for his versatility, Peter. I think his best position is down the middle, but he has the pace and touch, which has seen some managers play him in a wider position and making runs from deeper rows. So I suspect he'll be drifting, he'll be roaming all over that front line.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches.
and it's Amadou Onana.
Oh, he's having a go!
That is decidedly lacking.
Onana clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Out of play for a throw.
Grimaldo.
Fabian Ruiz.
Oh, he's found support out wide.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Luca Bacchio. It's a promising position.
And he's whipped it across.
And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Fabian Ruiz.
Now it's Williams. And he's managed to get free. Now that's well seen too. So Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And here's Morata.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Spread out to the left. That is good alertness. He has found the way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Can he finish? Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Belgium really could have done without this. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Just one winner. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Gol de España. Marcó en el minuto 15 el dorsal 7, Morata.
Belgium finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Teat. Belgium are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Morata. No, that's been intercepted. Well, they can break here. Teat. Shifted it to the flank. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Belgium have the chance to go the other way. Lenormand calmly anticipates.
Belgium are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's picked it up out wide. Hangs in across. Towering header! Doku.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Amadou Onana. Now it's Fabian Ruiz. Williams. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee has just said play on. Meunier, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Morata. Knocks it into space. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rodri. Yamal, showing great feet there. Always goal side. Morata! Castagna. Meunier. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Luca Bacchio.
Spain are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lenormand, not the most convincing of passes. And it's Pedri. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. That is good strength.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Doku. Kubasi goes long. Now it's Doku. De Bruyne. And he's there to belt it away. Nicely spread. Ball in towards the middle. Early ball out from the back.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Morata. Played out to the left flank. Williams. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Nico Williams receives it in a wide position. Shot at goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's Amadou Onana. Onana making a dash for it. Takes a shot! Morata has found the net here, of course. Great vision. Doku. Some resolute defending there. Fabian Ruiz. Tielemans. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And De Bruyne! But he's left disappointed.
I'm a little surprised that he actually couldn't make that count. He's so good from that range. Often, he'll find the net.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Un minuto de descuento.
Throw in. Grimaldo. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And it's Lukaku, looking for the run. Doku! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
En el aparcamiento del estadio.
So off we go again.
Belgium can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a sharp pass. Tielemans. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. De Bruyne. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pedro Porro. Pedri. Tries to play it through. Pau Kubasi was in no mood for any of that. Spread it left. Nico Williams. Aimed beyond the defence. Rodri. De Bruyne over to the right flank. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Yamal engages and forces him off the ball. A heavy challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Doku has it out wide and in space. Takes the shot! Belgium still behind thanks to that solitary strike. Onana. Can he get onto this? And they've got rid. Great defending, strong and determined. It'll be a throw-in. Rodri opts for safety. Lenormand. And it's Pedri. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. He's in plenty of space here.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, the ball's gone astray. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Your impression so far, Jim?
Belgium are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Pedro Porro. It's Pedri. And it's Porro. Yamal. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, this looks sharp. It's a pretty loose pass. Grimaldo. Here's Rodri. Pedro Porro. Oh, good read. Now it's Doku. He's found the way. He's had a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Fabian Ruiz. That has been slung wide. And it's Rodri. It's a really well-measured ball. And here's Pedri. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pass somewhat off target. Fabian Ruiz. And Kubasi. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Porro. Doku is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
Cambio de jugadores en Bélgica.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
El dorsal 3.
And it's been taken short. Now it's De Bruyne. He's gone for goal! No, he's missed it.
Look, they seem set on a tactic that's not really yielding any results. You'd imagine they're targeting a weakness, but they look a weakness themselves.
El dorsal 26.
Rodri. Nico Williams. Stood up well to him there. So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while. Ferran Torres coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter. But this will make a nice change.
Van Aken. Now it's Trossard. That's rather hopeful. Oh, it's come loose. And there's the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Sailor-makers probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So we have further activity on the bench here. Witsel, and he welcomes it in. Trossard! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Pedri. Just a quarter of an hour to play. He's picked his way on the finish! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Lenormand, and it's Marino. Goes for goal! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
The pass has gone astray. De Bruyne, and De Bruyne! And how did he not put that away?
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Un cambio de jugadores.
Spain making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Trossard, that's going wide left. Can he get it through? Ball's gone out of play. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Trossard finds himself offside. That's destined for the flank. That has been cut short. Pedri. There's the crossfield ball. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ferran Torres.
That's good play from him.
He is through here. And back to the goalkeeper. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Rodri. Oscar Mingueza. And here's Pedri. Here's Rodri. And it's Pedri. Castagna simply refused to be
Habrá
outdone
4
there.
minutos de descuento.
Salmakers. Meunier. Good running, strong and purposeful. And the pass is intercepted. Goes looking wide. Back where it came from. There will be... Applies the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Merino. Distributed tidily.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Witsel. Goes for the shot! And that is wildly off target. Merino. So 90 minutes have come and gone, it's going to be extra time. So, that was the second half.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So, a battle of endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance. Well, we are already up and running again. Belgium displayed great character to force extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Tries to thread one through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now, he's got space here. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now, can they get him away? That's going right the way across. Now it's Trossard, looking to play him in. And he cuts out the supply. The Normal. Kubasi. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Now it's Morata. De Bruyne. Spread it left. Trossard. And here's Salamakers! Incredible! Just incredible! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Belgium have their lead. Pedri. Spread to the right. Now it's Selmakers. Looking for options for movement. He's going for goal! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. Oh, he's been caught napping! De Winter promptly onto that, and that is that. Rodri. And Yamal. Now it's Morata. And here's Yamal.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, easy pickings there. Salmakers. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Trossard on a serious charge here. And it's Castagna. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So there's the whistle, and we will have a brief break. Belgium have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere.
And the action has already restarted. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
Witsel making good progress. Salamakers, and he shoots!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Sailor-makers really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Merino. Now it's Ferran Torres. Grimaldo has it in a wide position.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Castagna.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Mingueza kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pedri threads one in. Belgium needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's been shifted off it. Here's a shot!
Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Merino tries to pass it through. Very much into the last knockings. Ferran Torres. And it's Merino. And it's Pedri. Grimaldo. Picked out brilliantly.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Kubasi. Great vision.
And he's in, and the shot! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And right near the end, we have parity. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Now it's Yamal.
He's got away.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There it is, the whistle. No avoiding penalties.
Belgium take this the distance.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So 1-0.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Ferran Torres is the next to run the gauntlet.
Never looked in doubt, really.
He had to, and he did. Now it is the turn of the captain. That's a brilliant read.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Grimaldo, second in line for them.
Oh, sent him the wrong way.
Looks like he's done it 1,000 times. Never looked like missing.
Belgium are looking to keep pace here.
Oh, no one's saving that.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Yamal is the third man to step forward.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
This then to level matters.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Mikel Merino is the fourth man to step up. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
I suspect a change of mind could have been the problem then.
Salmakers, last of the original five to walk forward.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
So can he do it? Can he keep them alive?
He has saved it and he has won it.
So in the end they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end. So Jim, quite a game, decided in the end in the only way it could have been.
Belgium probably deserved that on the